Hello, hello. Happy Music Day, whatever day it is you're watching this. It's Miss Rogers back from Music Time for the week. Matthew's here to help me again. We do hope that you're doing well and your family's doing well. Make sure to watch the video the whole way through. I try to keep it right about 20 minutes, so it's even shorter than music time. The first part we're going to do is piano. We're going to look at a few notes and things. We're going to look at some written music today. And then at the very end, we're going to do a little rhythm game with some rhythm sticks you can join me doing with the song Best Day of My Life, okay? So stay tuned, make sure you watch with that, and I want you to join in and help me as much as you can, okay? If you have a keyboard, get it out, take a look at it. If you don't, that's okay. Just watch really closely and try to help and try to think along with what we're looking at on the music today, okay? So we're glad you're here, and let's get to it. Last week we reviewed how to find a C on the piano. We've got black keys, we got white keys. The black ones come in a pattern, 2, 3, 2 3s. We're looking for a group of 2. We're gonna take a left. That's gonna be a C every time, okay? Play some C's for them. Good. Very nice, very nice. Then we talked about the music alphabet, okay? A through G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it repeats, just repeats, okay? So from there, if we know where a C is, we know we can find every white note on a piano, okay? We just got to think about that alphabet. So here's a C. If I say, help me find an A, we're gonna go down 2 because C, B, A, that's how we know where an A is, okay? So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then it repeats. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, okay? If you're looking at it, if you have one to look at, you'll start to see that they all start to look the same. The C's all have the same shape, the A's have the same shape, the keys start to look familiar to you once you know what they are, okay? So let's play a game. Let's see what Matthew can do for us, okay? I'm going to say a letter. He's going to push one down, and if you have one, you try it. If not, you just think about it. Think where the C is and think, would I have to go this way? Would I have to go that way to find the letter? Okay, ready? Matthew, play us an E. Give us an E. There you go. Give us a B. Where's the B? Okay, so B is going to be just to the left of your C. Just to the left, okay? Give us an F. F. There you go. There's our F right there. One more. Give us a D. Where's a D? Good, good. Okay, so we've been talking about music, the music staff. We just started working before spring break about the music staff. I'm going to use this xylophone as a little example, okay? The music staff is like a ladder, okay? Here's a picture of a music staff, okay? You've got 2 sets of lines, 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom, okay? That's the music staff. This is a grand staff because it has both the treble and the bass put together, okay? So the lines here and the spaces are like a ladder. Okay, so think about this xylophone like a ladder. Okay, our low notes are down on the bottom, and as I step up the lines, my note goes higher, way up high, okay? If I'm on the top line, and then I come down, my notes go lower. Same thing on the piano. My notes are down low. And then they go up higher, up the ladder. And then we can bring them back down. And keep coming down the ladder. Okay? All right, so there's our music ladder example. Now here, On my xylophone is a C. It's the middle C. Is this low C? Okay. Now all the way up to the next C, this next red one. If we play all of the white keys in between, a C and a C, that makes a C scale. Okay, a C scale. It sounds like this on the xylophone. See if I can play it sideways here. Okay, there's our C scale on the xylophone. Matthew, play us the C scale slowly from one C up to the next C. Slowly play it for him. And back down. At the end, a chord is a group of notes. So you'll notice he was using the piano fingering. We're gonna 1, 2, 3 and tuck. But if you have one, you can just play with one finger, just go from one C all the way up to the next one. There's your C. Now come back down. And that's our C scale, okay? From one C to the next C, all the white keys in between. All right, very good. Okay, so we covered the C scale for you today a little bit. Good. One more thing. Let's look at music notation, okay? Music notation. The music on the staff is a kind of like a code, okay? Here's another example. We've got those two symbols, okay? We've got the two sets of lines. And this one's showing you where middle C is. That middle C we just found on the piano. Okay, it sits between both of the sets of lines, middle in the middle. Okay, we have two symbols on our music staff, two important symbols. You'll recognize these from class. We've got treble on the top. The treble notes are the high notes. The notes our smaller instruments play. And on piano, we're going to play them with our right hand, mostly. Mostly, not always, but mostly. Okay, so treble on the top. The top set of lines are your treble lines. Okay, then we have bass on the bottom. Bass on the bottom, those are our low notes, our big instruments, our big strings inside the piano. There's strings. Remember those videos we were watching? We found the group, the piano guys, and they had taken the lid off of the grand piano, and you could see all the strings inside and the different ways they played them. Look up some of those if you need something to do and watch and see all the ways they play the piano and what it looks like on the inside. So anyways, our bass strings or our big strings, our long strings, our low strings. Down low, okay? But on the staff, I want to show you an example of the notes here, okay? So here at the very top, you'll see the treble clef, the bass clef, and we've got some notes on there, okay? Now notice you've got F and then G, and then our music alphabet starts again. It goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, and so we've got the notes, the letters on the notes, and we know how to find that C, so we can think it backwards. B, A, G, F, okay? Or we can go this way, C, D, E, F, G. That tells us where the notes are. Now look at this little example right here. Okay, and it shows us the notes on the staff. 5 lines, 4 spaces, 5 lines, 4 spaces. Everywhere there's a little dot, the little note, okay? That tells us which note we're going to push down. So if it looks like this with the little line through it, that's telling us to play a C. If it's just above that, it's a D. If it's on the bottom line of the treble clef, that makes it E. Now we call this one a space, okay, because the note is between the two lines. And then here we have the second line. Now it can keep going, okay, it could keep going, but this is just a small example of some of the notes. Okay, now on the bass clef right here, we've got the note F. okay, on the second line down. G is on the top space. A is on the top line. B is above all the lines. And then middle C again. Now, I can just imagine somebody's got their hand up asking me, why are there two C's? Why do they look like this? Well, when we start with piano, we start in middle C position. Both of our thumbs are on the piano, okay? Our right hand thumb can play the treble clef C, and our left hand thumb should play the bass clef C. They're the same note, the same key to push down, just whichever thumb it's asking you to play it with. All right, so there we go. So let's have Matthew play us this little song. So this one's called Jack and Jill. Okay, starts with our C, and each one just climbs up the ladder. C, D, E, F, G. Now look, it stays on G, 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 G. G again, then it comes down. G, F, E, D, C, C again. Whoops. Okay, so we've got quarter notes, half note, quarter notes, half notes. Then on the bass on the bottom, okay, left hand's going to take over. C, B, A, G, F, back up, G, A, two B's in a row, B, B, A, B, C, C. Okay? All right, so here's Jack and Jill, easy, slow and steady for them, okay? Real slow. F. B. A. Okay, so do the bottom line form again. C, B, down there. There we go. Very nice, okay? All right, good job. Thank you. Okay, so next, all right, so you can practice some of those notes. You can find all kinds of great music online you can watch. There are some really cool apps that you can follow along with the notes and play along, okay? And I also use a lot of these flashcards here. You can find some similar online too that have the different notes that you can practice recognizing the note and seeing which key it is to push down. Okay? All right, so now let's look. I'm going to move the camera just for a minute, and we're going to do some rhythm with Best Day of My Life, okay? All right, next up today, let's do a little rhythm work, okay? Rhythm, remember, tells us is the note a short, a long, how long do we hold it, how short do we hold it, okay? So I've got you 4 different rhythms here, well really 3, and then you get to freestyle at the end, okay? So number 1, we've got those 4 quarter notes in a row. So 4 steady beats, 4 in a row. Matthew, play that for them. Keep going. Good. Okay, so I want you to join us, okay? So if you need 2 pencils, go get 2 pencils. 2 spoons, if your folks are okay with that. If you have a paint stirrer, okay, something you can tap together like this. Okay, if you don't have any of that, then you can pat, okay, or you can clap, okay, and follow along with the rhythms, okay? So here we go. You join us this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, and stop. Good. Number 2 has 2 eighth notes. Now, eighth notes, we've talked about are half. 1/8 note is half of a quarter note. So it takes 2 eighth notes to make a quarter. Okay? So we count them, we say the number, and then we say the syllable te. So it goes 1 te, 1, take 2, 3, take 4. 1, take 2, 3, take 4. Okay? So on the sticks, you play it for them. Here we go. Ready, go.
1, take 2, 3, take 4.
Okay, just sticks. Good, okay, good. So there's your number 2 rhythm, okay? Now number 3, we've got 2 quarters and then we have a half note. Remember, half note's gonna last for 2 beats, so we gotta let it rest or let it hold, okay? So it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're holding out for 4. You're thinking in your inner voice the number 4, but you're holding out your 3, okay? So play that on the sticks for them. Ready, go. No, hang on, number 3. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, so let's do all 3 for one more practice, and then we're going to put it in our song, okay? And then, of course, number 4, when we get there, freestyle, okay? You get to play anything you want, okay? That's the fun part of music. Once you learn the things to do, the yes and no, you learn all the little things about music, all the codes to know, then it's really fun. The fun part is getting to create your own music and freestyle and make music in your own way for your own self, okay? So let's do 1, 2, and 3 one more time all the way through them, and then we'll do the song, okay? Ready? So number 1, quarter notes. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Okay, number 2 now. 1, take 2, 3, take 4. 1, take 2. Again. Now go to 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Good, okay? All right, we've got the rhythms back here. I hope you can see those on there. And let's try the song together then, okay? So you're gonna start with your steady beat, your quarter notes. Ready, go. Try number 2. Ready? I'm never gonna look back. Oh, I'm never gonna give it up. No, just don't wake me now. Okay, now try number 3. Number 3 has the quarter, half. Okay? So try it with me. Ready? And never gonna look back. Whoa, never gonna give it up. No, just don't wake me now. Good. Back to number 1. Ooh, 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 this is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Number 2. Ooh, 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 this is gonna be the best day of my life. good. So I know that these days may not be the best of your life. You know, maybe you're missing your friends, you're missing getting to see family, you're missing going to school, and we certainly feel the same. It just doesn't feel the same as it had been. So I know that it may not be the best day of your life, but it is important to have positive thinking, okay? So although it may not be the best day, if we think about it, we think about what can we make about this day, make it better, make it the best day, do at least one thing that's helpful to you and to your family, you know, to help you feel better about it. Maybe it's making music, singing and dancing, maybe going for a walk, feeling the fresh air and the cool breeze today. It's cool. So do something for yourself to help yourself feel a little better, to try to get to the best day, okay? Every day is what we make it. You know, make it a great day or not, right? The choice is yours. That's one of the school mottos there. So, all right. So I hope it's a good day for you. And we'll see you back next week with some more music, okay? Have a great day. See you soon.